Hello everybody, welcome back to Reading for Vocabulary. I'm Brian Stewart. We're going over Lesson 15 now. Lesson 15 is about sports. The title is Great Player. It means sports player or athlete. Great player, great heart. We're going to focus on Roberto Clemente. We're going to focus on, let's know about Roberto Clemente, right? That sounds like a Spanish name. We're going to find out more about him, right? By the way, I said Robert first. Robert would be English. Roberto is Spanish, okay? But anyway, let's take a look here at this unit. Our first word for our word list is this one. This helps us feel better when we are sick. If you're sick, you may go to the hospital, right? Or you go to see a doctor. Or maybe you know you don't have to go to a doctor, you just go to the drugstore, the 약국, right? Because you want to get something that makes you feel better. What is it? We say it's medicine. Medicines like 약, right? Medicine. 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 Take some medicine. Don't say eat medicine, okay? We don't eat it, right? We take it, okay? Take medicine. Take your medicine, or just take medicine. So your mother will give you medicine and say, take your medicine. It will help you feel better. Or you can just say, take medicine. You don't have to say your. Take some medicine, take medicine, or take your medicine. Take it. Don't eat it. That sounds strange. You take it. Okay. Number 2. Where sick people go to get better. What does this place look like, right? I said that before, right? If you're sick, you might go here. You want to get better. If you're really sick, you go to this place. If you're just a little sick, right? 조금 아파요, right? Just a 감기세요. You stay home. You stay in your bed. But if you're really sick, and I hope not, but if you like break a bone or you have some serious illness, you go to the 병원, right? You go to the hospital. 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 So you go to the hospital, where sick people go to get better. Number 3. When the ground moves and shakes. If the ground is moving and shaking, you're like, oh, what's going on, right? What is that? What's going on? It's an earthquake. 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 Thankfully, in Korea, you don't have many earthquakes. But in Japan and China, we hear about earthquakes. Unfortunately, they're kind of common. The ground will move and shake. Okay, that's an earthquake. Next one. To know something well. To know something very well. What do? You understand. If you study something and you study it and you get to know it, then you understand it. Okay? Sometimes you don't need to study. You just understand right away. You know it very well. You understand. Understand. So, understand is a verb. We use it as an irregular verb. Understand, understood, understood. Actually, if we just look at stand, right? Stand is a verb. Stand, stood, stood. But that's it. That's to stand, right? But in this case, we're saying understood, to know something. But it follows the same pattern as just stand. Stand, stood, stood. Understand, understood, understood. I understood your lesson. I have understood English for a long time, for example. Okay? So understand, to know something well. Okay, next one. Oh, what happened to him? Well, he's got a sticker on his mouth, right? What is the sticker of? Looks like a cigarette, 담배, right? 담배 하지마, right? That to stop doing something. So you stop doing something. That means quit. Quit. Stop doing something. Now, sometimes people who smoke, they want to quit smoking. Sometimes people who drink too much alcohol, they want to quit drinking alcohol. If you're chewing gum, maybe, oh, I chew too much gum. I want to quit chewing gum. So stop doing something. Quit. Quit is an irregular verb. We say quit, quit, quit. Don't say quitted. No, don't say that. Just say quit. I quit yesterday. I have quit smoking. I have quit smoking. No more. But it's quit, quit, quit. Okay, to stop doing something. Number 6, the state of being real. The state of being real. And we have somebody is doing something. This person is holding a Bible. It says Holy Bible, and the other person is putting their hand on it. What are they doing? Truth. Okay? When people do this, and this is a common thing they do in a courtroom, when people swear to tell the truth. Swear is like promise. Promise. They make a promise. They promise to tell the truth. By the way, always use the truth. How many truths are there? There's only one truth. You promise to tell the truth. The is only one. If you tell a lie, there are many lies. So you tell a lie, not the lie. You tell a lie. There are many possible lies, but there's only one truth. It's the truth. What is the truth? What is the real story? Okay? In this case, this person is promising to tell the truth on a Bible. Okay. Next one, to drop suddenly. Now, this one is a little hard, but think about this. If an airplane, what happened here? This is a very tragic, unfortunate event. The airplane dropped suddenly from the sky. What did it do? It crashed. It's a plane crash. Of course, when two cars crash, they don't drop suddenly, but they just hit each other suddenly. So in this case, for our reading though, we're going to talk about crash. We're going to talk about a plane crash. A plane, when it drops suddenly from the sky, it crashes. Okay, so that's a crash. Number 8, to go and see someone. If you go and see someone, you go to their house, you say, hello, how are you? 오랜만이요, right? I haven't seen you for a long time, maybe. You go to visit them. I want to visit you. I will go and see you. And it doesn't mean that I go to your house. It just means I go to where you are. I could visit you in your office. I could visit you at a coffee shop near your house, right? I go to see you. Go and see someone, to visit them. Next one, 9, good, large, famous. Wow, 좋다, right? We say great. Oh, 너무 좋아요, right? 너무 좋아요. It's great. Good, large, famous. It's great. 10, a child. So what do we call a child? Another word for a child is a kid. Now, child is a more formal word, right? But more relaxed, more casual. Kid. Wow, there are a lot of kids in the park. Or, do you see the kid over there? You can say child, you can say kid, doesn't matter, same thing. But child is more formal, kid is more casual, but they mean the same thing. Okay, 11. Well, she's running fast, right? Someone who takes part in a sport. She's taking part in a sport. She's going to run. She's going to give that metal rod to the next person they're going to go, right? So she's taking part. Take part in a sport is a player, right? Anybody who plays a sport is a player, like a soccer player, a basketball player, okay? They are players, especially a team sport. They are players, or even tennis player. It's not really a team sport, but we call those people players. They are taking part in a sport. Next one, to say words. To say words to somebody is to speak. To speak. Of course, she's doing something that's more specific than speaking, right? If you go like this in your brother's ear, you are whispering. Whisper. To whisper is a type of speak. Speak is just to speak at a normal voice. Whisper is in a low voice. 비밀, right? You tell a secret. You whisper a secret. But speak you just say something. I want to speak with you. Can I speak with you? Please speak up. I can't hear you. Be careful with speak. It is an irregular verb. Speak, spoke, spoken. Speak, spoke, spoken. Okay? So irregular verb. Number 13, all the time. All the time. Is she brushing her teeth all the time? Well, if you say all the time, you're saying always. So what we can say here is that she always brushes her teeth after eating. Every time she eats, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, after every time, she always brushes her teeth. She always brushes her teeth. That's good. That's a good habit. Number 14, friendly and nice. Friendly and nice. What's going on here? We say it's kind. So this woman is very kind. She's friendly and nice to the older person, right? She is kind. To be friendly, to be nice to other people, to be kind. 15, a machine. This is a machine that flies in the air. Have you ever been in this machine? Have you ever taken a flight on a plane? Of course, this machine is called a plane. And you can call it airplane, but many people just say plane for short. Let's take a plane to Hawaii. How will you get to Jeju-do? I will take a plane. Take a plane. Or fly on a plane. Okay, 16. Looks like he's in a hurry, right? He's waiting for something to happen. In a short time, if you say something's in a short time, it will happen soon. Don't worry, it will happen soon, right? Just a short time from now. In a short time, soon. Okay, those are our words. Let's take a look at the exercises, okay? In this exercise, we need to find the word in the box that means the same or almost the same as the underlined word or words. A little complicated. Let's look here. Here we have a sentence. The doctor gave the sick boy a shot. And if we see a shot is underlined. So we have to find the word in the box that means the same or almost the same as this part right here that's underlined. And we can write that here. Okay? So number one, of course, let's go over the words first, right? The words are understand, understand. Next one, crashed, crashed. Next one, quit, quit. Next one, hospitals, hospitals. Notice that it's plural, right? More than one, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. Medicine, medicine. And visited, visited. Notice it's past tense. Okay, so our first one is the doctor gave the sick boy a shot. So if you're sick and you go to the hospital, you see a doctor, the doctor gives you a shot. What is in the shot? What is the shot? What is that? That's, of course, is medicine. It's medicine inside the shot. So you can take medicine like a pill, right, that you put in your mouth and drink water, you swallow the medicine. Sometimes, though, medicine is given to you with a needle. Oh, that's not good, right? It's not fun. But it's necessary. You need it sometimes. So a shot is medicine. Number 2, the girl fell down while riding a bicycle. So the girl was riding her bicycle, right? She falls down. What happened? Fell down. What's the word that is similar to that in the box? Of course, it's crashed. The girl crashed while riding a bicycle. You could say that too. The girl crashed while riding a bicycle. She fell down. Okay, the next one is number 3. Tim wants to stop working for Mr. Brown. Tim wants to stop working. He's working for a long time. He wants to stop doing that. Okay? So stop doing something. Which word is that? Quit, right? Tim wants to quit working for Mr. Brown. Of course, you could just say Tim wants to quit. But don't say Tim wants to quit for Mr. Brown. That's a different meaning, right? You would say Tim wants to quit. He wants to quit working for Mr. Brown. He wants to quit doing something. So when somebody stops working at their job, you can say, where is Bob? Oh, he quit. He's not in the office anymore, right? He's not here anymore. He quit. He left his job. But of course, you can quit many things. Okay, number 4. A doctor knows how to help a sick person. So if somebody knows something very well, right? They've studied it or they have a lot of experience. What is it? They understand. A doctor understands how to help a sick person. So a doctor understands how to help a sick person. You could use it. It's the same meaning. Okay, number 5, Roberto, right? We got Roberto again. Went to see the sick children. So when you go somewhere to see somebody, you go somewhere to see them, what are you doing? You're visiting them. So Robert visited the sick children. Visit is fine, right? But if you're going to use it in the sentence, you could just put Roberto visited exactly like that, like the box, the sick children. That's an okay sentence. Roberto visited the sick children. Number 6, doctors and nurses work in special buildings for sick people. What are special buildings for sick people? Where do you see a word that means a special building for sick people? Of course, we're looking at this word right here, hospitals, right? So you could just substitute this whole thing and put hospitals. Doctors and nurses work in hospitals. And you could say that too. Okay, so those are our words for the vocabulary checkup, right? Let's take a short break now and we'll come back and take a look at the reading.